Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to go wrong? This happens, that happens. You start to count in your head until the moment that you say, okay, if one more thing happens, you know that feeling, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a way that you can prevent that from happening or maybe avoid that from happening in the future. It could take practice, but it will work. The other day, I was so happy I found this plant. I brought it home and was very excited to repot it. When I was getting ready putting the soil in the pot, I accidentally tipped over the pot. Dirt was everywhere. It was all over the hardwood floors, in every nook and cranny, every groove, and I could say that I wasn't the happiest. Okay. I was trying very hard to contain myself as I looked at the spillage right in front of me. I thought, why am I so clumsy? What's wrong with me? You see, this kind of stuff, like this kind of back talk, it doesn't help any, right? Because it's already happened and you're just beating yourself up for nothing. Realizing this, I said, okay, took a deep breath, took a little, one of those hand brooms, dusters, whatever you call those, and just like started, scooping up all the soil and then putting it back into the pot. And as I was doing it, I was grumbling a little bit, but then I thought, wait a minute, you know what? As I'm looking at the floor, this floor is now going to be so clean. And sure enough, when I was finished, it was pristine. I could eat off the floor. And I thought to myself, I've cleaned this floor many times, but not like this. And I thought, well, that's actually a positive. So while I may not have been happy that I had to do more cleaning, because maybe I was cleaning all day and I just thought if one more thing happens, right, and I spilled that and then had to clean it, then I thought, okay, this is that thing that happens with all of us where we just feel frustrated or aggravated or we're just like beating ourselves up because we're thinking, why did I just walk backward? Why couldn't I just look forward and see it there and then I wouldn't have had to trip over it? And you think all these things. And again, what good is that? It already happened. So after I finished cleaning it up, I was so happy to see this sparkling clean floor. And then I repotted the plant and all was well. And it just made me feel so happy that this plant looks great in this pot and that it would, get its nutrients in the soil and I would water it when I need to. And I was very happy that I realized also that I could flip my emotions. I could flip from negative to positive. And I can do that with almost anything. Now, obviously, that's just a small thing that happened, right? I mean, there could be much worse things. I mean, you definitely have to prioritize. You just have a way of filing away like which one is little, which one you can handle, which one is fixable, and which ones aren't. Certainly, there are things that happen in our life that they're not really fixable. It's more like you have to take time to figure it out. But something like this, it is fixable. So it would have made no sense to just be wallowing in that frustration. If I could only do this more and more every day, because we as humans tend to grasp, hold on to the bad things that happen, the negative. We don't tend to see everything between, which is, it doesn't have to be the happiest, it doesn't have to be the most joyful, but maybe everything was fine. Maybe things were okay. And we really underestimate the value of okayness because okayness is good. And so when we flip from negative to positive and we try to practice that more and more every day, we start to get better at figuring out how to take a moment, figuring out that we can look back at ourselves and assess the situation. Is this something that I should be so upset about? Is this something that's fixable right now? Well, then just fix it, right? I mean, that's I know it sounds like easier said than done, because there are times where it may be like I broke a glass, and that could be a little bit more, I don't know, more of a four alarm or whatever, right? I think that if we all practice this every day, it would really help us. We would face challenges a little bit more differently. We could take it easier on ourselves. And then also, by the end of the day, when you are ready to unwind for the evening and go to bed, just realize that there are many moments in your day that did go well. You can name three, and they don't have to be big things. They can be very little things, but they're very elevating. They uplift. For instance, the other day I saw someone drop their wallet and as they were walking on the street. And so I picked it up for them. I yelled back at them and told them, they dropped something, and I gave them their wallet, and they were so happy and thankful. And that is such a good feeling. And that is something that went well. That is something that we could really all use every day and every night. It will make you sleep better, you'll feel happier, and you'll also wake up the next morning, feel a little bit more ready to face your day.